Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining in from. I'm Doris Angel, your host and presenter for this morning. I hope you are all doing great. I'm a Ghanaian residing in Germany. So nice to have you all here. This morning we are gathered here to navigate through our Royalq and with this meeting, it's really, really important because it gives you full idea on how to uh, know which button to press if you want to go somewhere or you want to do something on your Royalq app. Okay. All right. I hope my voice is loud and clear. I'm going to make some co-hosts. Okay. I see Ambassador Saul from Uganda. I see Leader Aminata as well. My Trini from France, you're welcome. Mama Dinah, you are welcome. I see you in the house. Evelyn's iPhone, you made it. Jen B, you are also here. Happy to see you. Okay, Leader Naomi couldn't make it. I'm sure she'll join later. All right. So yeah, hope my voice is okay. I woke up not long ago. So yeah, I overslept today. God. Oh, Elijah Fruit says, I'm also here. Hi, Elijah. All right, I've seen you, okay? Okay, shout out to you all, those that I haven't mentioned your name. All right, Crypto Alex too is here. All right, guys, it's okay, it's okay. Let's continue, okay? All right, Rashid says from Lira, Uganda. Oh, okay, nice. Nice to have you all here. I'm so excited to see you. Let me quickly share my screen so that we get started, okay? All right. So most of our prospect meeting, we get people who, most of us new orientation meeting, we usually get people that are new. They they have not yet activated their robots. We invite them because it gives them um a fair idea on how to use the robot so that they can either decide to say yes to the opportunity or no. So I'm going to briefly explain what Royalq is, what it does, before I proceed with our order of the day. Okay. All right. So let me quickly share my screen. Okay, okay, okay. Hello, Xteen. You're welcome. All right. So Royalq is an artificial intelligence robot that trades in crypto 24/7 on your behalf. You need to first set it up. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so as I was saying, Royalq is an artificial intelligence robot that trades in crypto 24/7. Now, if someone is new and they have no idea what cryptocurrencies are also uh, digital money. Okay. Ah, sorry. And you have to pass through some process for it to become physical cash. Okay. It's not actually controlled by the government or the bank. Okay. Now, with cryptocurrencies, there are so many. We have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, we have Solana, ADA. There are so many. Now, gone were the days people used to trade manually. Even now, some people still trade manually. Okay, but the Royalq robots helps you to trade in crypto, so you don't have to do it manually. With manual, you must have the technical knowledge, you must have the time, you must have the patience. But with the Royalq robot, everything is already inbuilt. Okay, the algorithms, everything is there. You just need to set it up. Then the robots buys low, sell high, buys low, sell high. Whilst you are sleeping, snoring, doing your own thing in bed, or whilst you are clubbing, or whilst you are doing your all night, the robot is busy buying and selling. Okay, so that is how the Royalq is like. Now, the app is available on Google Play Store, Android Store, and Apple Store. But you cannot just wake up and just go to the store and go and download the app, because in this business, you need to join through someone. You need an app line. Okay. So whoever you use their link to join, that person will guide you on how to activate, how to do the API binding, how to set up your first trade. And the person will take you through all the baby steps before you become, a big person in the business. Okay. All right. Now, the profit you make is dependent on two major factors. One, how much capital you have. Two, the market conditions. If you say market conditions and cryptocurrency, we experience volatility a lot. If I say volatility, it simply means up and down movement of the market. Okay. So it depends on the market movement and how much capital you have. For the past 3 or 4 days, we can see the market is really great. The market is doing so well. BTC moved from 84,000. Currently is at where? Let's go to Coin Market Cap. Okay, currently it's at 94. It got to 95. Okay, it's at 94. And imagine, uh, 4 days ago or 5 days ago, BTC was around 85,000 and now it's on 94. That should tell you or give you an idea that, wow, this is awesome. Okay, this can only happen in the crypto space. Now, you set up your robot, then you leave the robot to do the rest of the work for you. It's a semi-automatic robot. Most people confuse themselves. They're like, it's a robot. Why wouldn't it do everything for me? Please, your robotic vacuum cleaner, do you just put it down and just give it some eye sign, or you just snap your fingers, then it start working? No. You need to turn on the button. You need to give it instructions, okay? It's the same with our Royalq robot. It's a semi-automatic robot. It does majority of the work for you, but you need to input the data, input the information. You need to instruct it that do this, do that. Then it takes on and do the rest for you. Now, the profit you make, approximately, we say 0.5 to 5% daily. But in cases where the market is good, you can make more than this. In cases that the market is very good, okay, you can make more profit. Now, um, monthly, you can expect 10 to 30% monthly, okay. That is it. Now, in Royalq, we pay activation fee and fuel fee. There are two major fees. We pay activation fees and fuel fee. Now, activation fee is the fees you are charged for hiring the robot for a whole year. You pay 120 USDT. Hey, am I not audible? I see someone saying not audible. Leader Aminata, can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, type 1 in the chat, please. If you can hear me, because someone says not audible. 1, okay. So I believe Line or Lynn must rejoin the Zoom meeting again, okay? Because it seems everybody can hear me except you. Yeah, so as I was saying, you pay activation fee for a whole year. Now, the second fee you pay in Royalq is the fuel fees. Now, what is the fuel fee? Fuel fee is simply 20% you pay on each profit you make. Let me repeat it again. Any profit you make by the Royalq robot, you pay 20% of the profit, not on your capital, on the profit that the robot has made for you. Now, mind you, the 20% is being deducted from your fuel fees on your Royalq app. Why? Because your trading capital is not on the Royalq app. Your trading capital is in your personal exchange. Now, if we say an exchange, a crypto exchange is a platform where one can buy crypto, one can sell crypto, one can convert fiat to crypto or crypto to fiat. One can trade, one can receive, withdraw, deposit crypto. Okay, so that is what a crypto exchange is. So your trading capital is beautifully sitting down over there. The robot picks it once it buys a coin, it buys uh the another asset with your cryptocurrency, okay, without not withdrawing or transferring your capital. So this is the main reason why Royalq cannot go into your exchange to deduct the 20% of whatever profit you made. It's being deducted on the Royalq app. Okay, so with the fuel fees, it will get finished. It's the Royalq activation fee that once you activate the 120 is it's gone. So if you change your mind in 3 hours time that I won't do this business again, it's you can't get it again. It's not refundable. Okay. By your fuel fee, if you decide you not do the business again, you can withdraw your fuel fees. So once you see that your fuel fee is getting finished quickly, it simply means you are making a lot of profit. So you have to top up. Okay. All right. So your trading capital is within your control. It means your profit also goes into your exchange. So you can decide to withdraw your profits at any time, weekly, daily, monthly, any time. Withdraw it before you place the next trade. Okay. Some people are not used to doing that. But if you don't want to withdraw because your trading capital is not enough, you want to compound, that is also powerful. Okay, you could also do that. All right, so I think I've mentioned everything about Royalq. That is basically the robot. There are 4 ways to earn: self-trading, that is your own trading capital; affiliate marketing, that is you sharing the opportunity. There are beautiful compensation plan for you if you decide to share the opportunity. Now, this is optional, it's not compulsory. There are some people who will be like, oh, with Royalq, if you don't share, you cannot make money. Please, it's not true. I have people in my team, they only trade and they are making profits. Okay. 3, copy trader. If you're a copy trader, you are being paid strategy fees. 4, mentorship. If you're a mentor and you have a group of mentees or students that you assist with their trade settings, with how to succeed in their trades, you are being compensated as well. Okay. So, yeah, in a nutshell, that is everything you need to know about Royalq and cryptocurrency. Okay. So, the app has been in existence for 7 years now. Okay. 7 years, more than 7 years now. You can see it. It's the number one, the first ever quantitative trading robot. Now, if you haven't updated your Royalq, you should update it because we have a new update. Okay. All right. So the reason why you need this meeting is because Royalq have been updating the app so frequently. So if you don't attend to see what they have taken out and replaced with what, you'll be stranded. You will not know your way out. Okay? All right. Whilst I'm presenting, if you have any questions or contribution or deduction, just type it in the chat. Once I'm done, I'll open time for questions and answers. Okay? All right. So on my screen, you can see once you log in with your Royalq credentials, that is your email and your password, you would see a screen like this. We have the home button below, we have the strategy, the circle, the news, the mine. Now I'm going to tap on the top left corner. Top left corner. So you can see 9 different exchanges you can connect to the Royalq robot. Binance is the #1 leading exchange in the whole wide world. It's known for its security and safety. HTX, Indodax, Kraken, Bybit, OKX, KuCoin, Mexi, Gate.io. These are all crypto exchanges, not crypto wallets, crypto exchanges. Okay. All right. Now, when we move to CoinMarketCap, you would see that these exchanges are like top exchanges. Okay. Look at Binance, #1, Bybit. Then we have OKS, #5. Then we have Mexi. Then we have Gate.io. We have KuCoin. HTX is down there. Kraken is also down there. Yeah. So all the 9 exchanges, in fact, they are top exchanges. All right. Now let us go back. So the right-hand side, you see the security logo and the notification bell. So let's tap on the security logo. The security logo displays anytime you log into your Royalq account, you are going to see all the records of your login. Okay. So the device you use in logging in, it's going to show you. And also you can see the withdrawal. Anytime you make a withdrawal on your Royalq, you would see how do you call it, a transaction record over there. Now I'm going to tap on this for you to see. So you can see the device that logged in was an iPad, and it adds the operating system. Okay, so this one saves like a security for you if you are not the one that entered into the account, because you don't use an iPhone, you use probably an Android phone. But I can see that an iPhone has logged into your account and you don't remember giving your credentials to anybody using an iPhone. You would like to change your credentials and also report it to Royalq. Okay. All right, so I know I'm the one, so I just tap on read all so that the red dots will just vanish. Are you guys following? Are you guys still with me? Just type 1 in the chat, just for me to know I'm not here alone talking to myself. Good, 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 good. I'm seeing the feedbacks. Great. So let's move on. Let's go to the notification bell. This part, a lot of people do not even bother to click it. I do not know why, but it's very important. I always say the Royalq application that we use, even if you see exclamation mark or full stop, it means something. Okay, so don't overlook those features or symbols. Now, we have system message and other message. Under the system message, you get messages from the Royalq system. For instance, if you have deposited money on Royalq, you will get recharge arrived. I think people are still saying they cannot hear my voice. I do not know why. I'm really shouting where I am. Okay, let me show you something. Let me stop sharing this screen and show you something on a different screen. So most people are used to anytime they join Zoom meeting, they receive calls. Okay. Now, if you're on the Zoom meeting and you get a call, you need to come back and tap on this speaker here. If the speaker is showing X, you cannot hear me loud. So you have to make sure you tap on the speaker until you see the speaker without an X. Then you can hear me clear. But if yours is not working, just simply move out of the Zoom and rejoin again. Okay? I hope that is clear. Just move out and rejoin. You would hear me clearly. But once you're on a Zoom call and you receive calls, it's always like that. Okay? Are we together? Okay, okay, okay. Let us ride on. That was a little distraction, but we move, we move, we move, we move, we move. Okay, so all right. So you get messages like recharge has arrived. When you activate your Royalq robots, they'll tell you activation succeeded, like all those details. When you also invite someone or someone joins with your referral link, they will send you a message and a system message that a new person has registered with your link. Okay. Messages like this, new people who do not understand it, this simply means anytime you are trading and you get a notification like this, it simply means the asset you are trading has run out of USDT. So the robot is not able to continue to buy the asset you placed on trade. But Royalq continues to tell you that deposit in your exchange. Once you do that, tap on open margin call. Now, someone will be like, I don't have enough money to buy USDT to deposit. What do I do? Just be monitoring that coin. Once you see that the previous calls you have on it has sold off, you would now have more USDT. So you can go to the coin, open the coin, go to the transaction page and tap on open margin call. If you don't do that and the coin keeps going down, your floating loss will be increasing. Okay. I'll show you on a different screen where the open margin call is. All right. So these are the messages you get. Also, when you are running out of fuel fee, Royalq alerts us under the system message. Once your asset goes below 2, you start to get messages like this. The platform balance is insufficient. 10. Please supplement in time. If it is lower than 2 USDT, the policy will be stopped. Okay, so guys, you have to take note of this. Most people, they ignore these messages. Then you see that instead of the coin selling, the coin pauses because there is no fuel fee for it to initiate the sell for you. So let's take note of this aspect as well. Okay, so let's move to order message. Under the order message, there are two types of messages we can see: buy and sell. Anytime the robot buys, it alerts you that there are new buy in so and so. Anytime it sells to, it will tell you there are new sell in. Okay, so you can see sell, 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 sell. Hey, sell. When the market is good, you experience this. Okay, then there is a new buy. That was around 3 a.m. Okay, so that is how the Royalq robot works. Like you would see under the order message. So I learned now the Android people too, their new messages comes from the top now. Okay, so you can see everything over here. The good thing is when it's a sell, it displays to you the average transaction price it's sold at, the quantity of the coin it's sold for you, and the profit rate at which it's sold at. Then the date and time is beside it. Okay. So once you uncheck, like you read the messages, it just unchecks the red dot, okay, beside it. Now down here there are adverts, okay, keep the platform safe. We don't accept money laundering and illegal exchanges here. Don't trust anyone. Keep your personal information. Royalq would never request a deposit from you, so stay alert and avoid fraud. A lot of bad people are using Royalq's name for scamming, so you just have to be alert, okay? Don't let them use you. Then here are the indicators that we have in Royalq. If you want to get more information, just tap on it. It sends you to the official page where you can read all the necessary information. Then we have user profit over 182 million USDT. I'm sure soon it's going to be updated because, guys, we are making tons of money here. Now, let us go to the announcement column, this part. So, this is the part that we always get to know that, oh, Royalq has added a new feature. So, they are asking us to update because if you do not update, you would miss out on the new feature. Okay. So yesterday we got a message that exchange addresses binding now available. It means you can now bind your exchange to the Royalq app. Okay. The exchange that you use for withdrawing the exchange address, like the wallet address. Okay. So Royalq users to improve fund security and simplify withdrawals. Royalq has introduced exchange address binding. Simply bind your exchange address for a faster and more secure withdrawal experience. How to do that has been illustrated. Okay, you press the withdrawal on the assets page. Then you go to select exchange wallet. Please check you have bound the API to the corresponding exchange and enable whitelist. Okay, so under the API binding, you see enable whitelist over there. You have to click on it. So the address you wish to bind must also be on the whitelist. Okay, you must create a whitelist for it as well. So this is an illustration of how to do it. Okay, very simple, easy peasy. Okay, and you can also see the records as well. So that is it. Once you do it, it's easy for withdrawals, but it's not compulsory. If you're not interested, please don't go and complicate things. Just use the old way you've been withdrawing. Always go and copy the address and paste it. Okay. In Royalq2, we have the white list itself, whereby you add your address over there. Then anytime you want to withdraw, you can use that. But this is extra feature for more security. So if you do not have this current update, if you are using Android, if you don't have version 5.91 or version 5.95, you might not be able to get this new exchange feature that Royalq is talking about. So make sure you have it. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let us write on. Let us move on. All right. So uh, the latest announcement comprises of the new listens and the removal notice as well. New listens. Anytime Royalq adds new trading pairs, okay, they alert us that, oh, we've added the following coins to these exchanges. If you wish to get it, make sure you update your app so that you can get them. It's not compulsory to add them, but if you feel like you can, okay? Removal notice. So most of the times the exchanges have been removing or delisting coins that are not performing to their expectation. Okay, they delisted so that uh traders will not be investing more into those coins. This decision is being made by the exchange. Now on Binance, the traders, they give them chance to vote which one should we delist or not. Okay, so the votes would determine the ones that they will say, okay, because of the poor voting, we decide to delist these coins. Okay, so yeah, most of the times people think when a coin is being delisted or removed, it's the fault of Royalq. No, please. Uh for now, Royalq is not having any coin that I know of in their name that, oh, this is a Royalq coin. No. So all this information, they get it from the exchange, then they relay this information to us. So if you're someone that you visit your application every six months or in 3 months, Probably you are trading a coin that has been delisted, and if you don't follow, you will not know and you will miss out on information. Okay, so please let us make it a habit to be reading the announcement page. All right, so API binding. API binding. What does API stands for? Application Programming Interface. What does it do? It helps you to connect your Royalq to a crypto exchange. And when you are setting it up, you only tick on read and trade only. Okay, so read is able to see your balance that you have on your exchange. You can see it on Royalq as well. Then buy and sell, that is the trade. Anytime the Royalq robot purchases a coin for you, it has bought it. You see it in your exchange as well. You see it on the Royalq. If it sells to, you see on both applications. Okay, so that is what the API stands for. Without the API, one cannot connect the Royalq robot to the exchange. Okay, so what binds them together is the API. All right. You can bind as many exchanges as you want, but you must have reasonable trading capital on each. Okay. So, like the 9 exchanges, if you want to be using them all, make sure you have good capital on it. It's possible to bind. Let's go to profit details. So, profit details is what you make from the trade. Okay. Now, total profit for today, you can see it over here. Then we have total profit for the cumulative profit is here. Now they said data within 24 hours may still be subject to rollover updates. Data is shown under Singapore time, UTC +8. So if you don't fall in a country that uses UTC +8, you might see that you are making profit for the next day, even though you haven't yet gotten into the next day. Okay. There is also an information here that says while using sub-bin mode, profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. Profit will directly go into your exchange balance. This is the one that I need to underline because you see people asking, when can I withdraw my profit from Royalq? Which profit? Trading profit is impossible. This is just a record, but the main profit is added into your base assets that you use in the trading. Now, sub-bin mode, there are 3 strategy modes in Royalq. We have the whole warehouse mode, we have the sub-bin mode, then we have the sub-bin real-time settlement. Okay, so the middle one is what they are talking about. With the middle one, after the faith call has bought, seed call bought, all these calls has bought. If it's selling them, it sells them separately, but it doesn't give you the profit of the sub sales. It give it to you after the position is closed, after the coin is closed completely. Now, what does it use your sub sales profit to do? It uses it to draw the average price closer to the current price, so the coin will come out faster. History record. So April 26, 2025, okay, the profit that you make is allocated there. You'll be able to see which coins that gave you those profits as well. Then we go to profit analysis. Profit analysis shows you the graphical illustration of the profit you have made in the past, okay, in percentage wise. So you are able to see it. Now, if you are not using Binance, you are using a different exchange. That is why the drop down arrow is beside it. Tap on it and choose the appropriate exchange you are using. Let's go to currency profit. Currency profit displays to you all the total you have made in revenue. Okay, you've made on each coin you have traded before. So you can see the coins are here respectively. It shows you even the least profit you have made on a coin, whether it's delisted or not. You'll be able to see it. Okay, so some of us, we need these records. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Now there is a button here where when you tap on this button, is able to share your profit details. You do not need to screenshot to bombard your phone, especially if you are struggling with space on your phone. Just simply tap on the share button, then it's able to, you can share it with anybody that you want to share with. All right, so let's go back and go to invite friends. Invite friends. So with the Royalq robot, as I said earlier on, it's not compulsory to invite someone on board. But if you wish to invite, you come to the invite friends on the home button, where you'll be able to see the invitation link, copy it, share it to the person. I do not advise people to be copying invitation code. Why? Because you might not be sure if your prospect got the authentic application on Play Store or on the Android store. With the Apple Store, if you type Royalq, you only get one type. But on Android and Google Play Store, if you type Royalq, you'll get numerous. Now, Royalq cannot stop the scammers from creating fake Royalq apps. Okay, so that is why, to be on a safer zone, just copy the invitation link, share it with your prospects, let them tap on the link, do the registration. Once they are successful, they are redirected to another page where they will tap the download button at the top right corner. That download button sends them to the appropriate store to download the authentic app. Simple as that. Okay. So Royalq says invite friends, refer them, and win together. If you just share your link, share your link, share your link, nobody activates, you don't earn anything. Whoever you shared it with, does not earn anything. But if you share your link and the person you referred activates, you, the inviter, will make activation gain. The person you invited on board, if they also invite another person, or even if they don't invite and they trade, they make profit. So it's a win-win situation. Okay, not that only one person will be winning and the other will be left alone. Those who wish to scan the QR code could also do that as well. So yeah, that is invite friends. Now let's go to user guide. User guides are really important, but most people ignore it. I don't know, maybe they feel lazy to read, because most of the times you see the user guide in small font style. So maybe they are feeling lazy to read. But see, any device or any product you buy, it comes with a guide on how to use it, on the do's and the don'ts, how to set it up if it's something that you need to set up. Okay. You cannot do away with it. But there are some people that are, oh, I know it all. Don't worry. Is it not just adding one to two? Then that is all. Okay, fix it and let's go. You fix it. Within 1 month, 2 months, you are having issues. I thought this thing, they said that it's original. Oh. It's because you didn't fix it well. So you might term it fake or it's not good. But this same product is working for people beautifully. You just need to know how to use it. Okay. I'll use two examples in this situation because this part is very important for me, okay? Let's assume you have a washing machine, and you know, with the washing machine, washing of clothes, you have to sort them separately. Okay, we have things that the machine can wash, materials that you can wash with the 60 degrees. We have some that you need to wash with a hand made. There are some that you need to wash with 40 degrees. There's some, all these things. If you don't know it, you don't know that you need to sort out your dresses, mix colors, only white, only black. If you don't know all these things, you put everything in the machine. It will wash for you, all right, but the end result, you will not be satisfied. Be like, I thought this was a washing machine now. How come it didn't wash well? I should have just washed with my hands. Which kind wahala be this? Why am I wasting money to buy washing machine? You, the user, you didn't know how to use it. That is why your end result was bad. Another scenario. This one, it's happened to someone I know. So she bought a straw, a baby straw. Okay. Then, with the straw, some of it, most of it, the front ties are smaller, the back ties are bigger. So she knew that, I be the small one will go front, the back one will be also back. Okay. She just fixed it without reading the manual, without checking the user guide. She fixed it, then she started complaining. I think this stroller is not good though, because how come if I'm pushing the tire, it gets stuck, it's not moving. I really struggle. So I think there's a problem with the stroller. I asked, did you check the user guide while when you were setting it up? He said, but this one, do you need a user guide? The thing is there, you can see. Small have to be at the front, big has to be at the back. I said, yeah, but it's still labeled. Because the front tire, we have the right and the left. Okay? So in as much as they are all small, it doesn't mean they will all fit if you fix it. You have to make sure maybe they labeled it 1A, 1B. So A has to be right, B has to be left. In fact, this lady gave it to me. I said, okay. I didn't say anything. 3 months, 4 months time, she came back. Do you know, I had to dismantle the whole straw and refix it again. And the mistake I did was the left tie was on right, the right was on left. I said, oh, you are? That is it, oh. And I told you, you chilled me, but you see your fault. So next time, this is a lesson. No matter how you know how to your way around the thing, still read the instructions, because there might be some slight change that you don't know. So we have people who do not read instructions on the Royalq. Royalq is a financial tool. It also has a user guide. You must make sure to read them. Instructions for beginners guide. Forget about the beginners guide. When you joined Royalq 3 years ago or 2 years ago and you don't know an information here, you are still a beginner. Come here and read more. There are people who see results on the WhatsApp group saying MACD is powerful, MACD is powerful. Someone is, which one to is MACD? Please come here and read more to get the understanding. Okay, so under the user guide, how to find my counselor, how to do the API tutorials, you'll be able to see all the exchanges. Okay, you don't need to go and be disturbing your upline if they are in a country that the time zone is different from yours. You'll be waiting for your upline to come. Please take the business into your control. Everything we need, it's on the Royalq application itself. Okay, so everything is here under the user guide. We still have questions and answers, also Royalq related questions and answers. Okay, so you'll be able to see all the questions that has been bothering you. You'll be surprised to find yours here because someone also asked it. Okay, so take your time, go through the user guide. It's also part of the 120 we paid. We didn't only pay 120 for just trading. Okay, strategy description. We have the martingale strategy of never going out of position. Okay, it's also here. Tap on it, read all the information. Now, fortunately for us, the user guide is available in all these languages. So if you are someone that cannot read and understand English, I pray your language is part of this ones. Okay, so you can just tap on it, then you'll be able to get all the necessary informations that you need. Okay, let's move out of the user guide and go to quantification guide. I always tell people, if you are not ready to learn, you cannot do this business. That's the hard truth. Please tell your prospects before they get on board. Okay, because with this business, even though it's the robot trading for you, you still need to get some informations. Okay, let's look at the word learn. Let me just write it here. When I remove the first letter, what do we have left? N. So the word itself, it's even telling you that if you are not willing or you're not ready to learn, don't be in expectant to earn. Simple as that. Royalq has tutorials here for us, how Royalq operate, what is quantitative trading, what is principal income, what is floating loss. That is the interesting one that I'll urge everybody to watch if you're someone who complains a lot about FL. What is a trading strategy? The principle of quantifying money. Royalq robot introduction. Then all the video tutorials on the binding. You get it under the quantitative guide. Let's go to price alerts. So with the price alerts, you can add as many coins as you want. Okay. You know, uh, there are some coins that are being delisted Tuesday or Monday. If you want to be tracking those coins, you can just simply add them. Okay. I know alpaca. Oh, I think because it's being delisted, it's not trackable again. Or has it been removed? Let's see another coin that is being delisted. If I don't find it, then it means because they are delisting it, you'll not be able to see it. Oh, okay, I get it now. So guys, your favorite coins that you used to trade, you can add them, okay? You can add them on the price alert. Okay, let's assume you want to add AVAX. Okay, I think I've added AVAX already. Let's assume I want to add which coin? BNB USDT. I've added it. Ada Solana. Let me see Solana. Yeah. So Solana USDT. I tap on it. Then I tap on done. Once you search for it, just tap on the star. If the star is highlighted, it means you have added it. Okay. So you can see it below. So you can track these coins. There are some people that they want to only trade when the coin has dropped down, not when it's pumping. Okay, so if you track the coins, anytime it's going up and down, you are being alerted on the Royalq app that so and so coin has gone up by this percentage. Okay, if it's going down to, you'll be alerted as well. So that gives you a guide to know if I should enter into the trade, or even if you're already trading a coin and you see the coin has gone up by 20%, you should know, oh, by now my coin has sold off completely. Okay, so that is the use of the price alert. Unfortunately, it's only available for these two exchanges, Binance and HTX. I don't know the reason why Royalq did not add the rest. If you wish to know, please, the support is available for you to ask them. Okay, if you want to delete, you just tap on the edit button. Then let's say you delete BTC USDT, you tap on it, then delete. Then it's removed. Okay, done. So I just remove BTC USDC. Okay, so that is the price alert for you. Now let's go back. There are new messages. Okay, new buy. All right. So we've looked at price alerts, reward details. There's nothing to show that I'll show you on a different screen. But let's go to more. Maybe you don't share the opportunity, so you don't need reward details are frequently used. You'd rather replace it with assets because you want to be checking your fuel fee if it's finished or not. Okay. So I go back, then I tap on assets. So under assets, I'll see, okay, these are the fuel fees that have been deducted so far. Okay, remove. Okay, then you go back. Yeah. So that is it on the more if you want to replace the features over there. Now, as we are here, the robot is busy making profit for all of us. That is if you are trading, okay? It's busy making profit. You can see people are making profit from TRX USDT. TRX USDT. If there is an AI, if the person's AI margin call is on, you see AI attached to it. But if it's not on, it comes without the AI. So Strax, someone just made profit from Strax. Okay? Thank God Royalq has protected our email, but now you can see if it's a Gmail or Hotmail or whatever mail, you'll be able to see it. At first, we couldn't see it, it was replaced by asterisks. So I don't know their motion behind bringing it, but I think that is good because I was able to track someone through that. All right. So if it's futures too, you see the person has profited from futures, not the spot market. Okay. So we have the spot and the futures. In Royalq, you can decide to trade on each of the markets that you want, but you need to be careful of which one to go in for, especially if you have limited capital. Okay. All right. So under the futures, these are the trading pairs that are available to us. There are four different trading pairs on Royalq. We have USDT pair, BTC pair, Ethereum pair, USDC pair. So this pair simply means if you are going to be trading on the BTC pair, you need BTC. Just like the way if you are trading on the USDT pair, you need USDT. It refers to the same rule applies over here. So if it's USDC pair, meaning you need your base currency to be USDC. Okay. So you can see USDC against these different coins. So it all depends on which market or pair you want to trade on. Okay. Then the futures too, sorry, I didn't take. The futures too, you would see the pairs that are available. The futures you can trade on USDT and USDC. Then all the futures coins too are there as well. Now let's go to manage. Let me go back to spot. Manage. This is where you'll be able to add new trading pairs if Royalq has added new trading pairs. You tap on spot, then you search for the name of the coin, or you just simply tap on all down here. Once you tap on all, you add. But if you tap on optional and you tap on all, you see remove here. Don't remove. If you remove all the coins that you are trading. Okay. So yeah, optional. So this is where one can be able to see how many uh people we have that are trading these coins. Okay. You'll be able to see the number of traders using it. Then let us go to optional. When I tap on all, I'm not going to tap on remove. I just want to see the total coins that are on Royalq that you can trade on the Binance exchange. But you would like to deselect the delisting one so that you don't count them to be part. So it's 368 instead of 372. You can see it down there. Okay. And you get a tough prospect who is already into trade, and then the prospect asks you, so how many coins? Is it all the coins that are on Binance that I can see on the Royalq app? You quickly say no. And you let them know, oh, on the Royalq, you can get 368 coins that they are available for you to trade. Okay. Yeah. So let's move out of the coin management tab. This is where you get it from here. Once you tap on the plus, it brings it out. Then we have the search button. A lot of people don't use this button. I don't know whether they think they'll pay extra 120. You've seen a signal. Leader Julius have posted a signal. You want to trade it, tap on the search. But move to all if you don't find the coin under favorites. Okay. Let's say which coin? Uh what coin? Nairo, Nairo something. It's not there. I'll go to all. It's on all. Do you get it? So yeah, if you have not traded the coin before or you haven't saved a trade settings on it, you would not find it under favorites unless you switch the tab to all. Then you will be able to get your results. Okay. All right. So we can see the coins and their prices. So this is the price of the coin. These are their respective prices. Then this is their rate so far, their return rates. okay, how they are doing in the market. So let's move back. Yeah. Now let us go to strategy. We are done with the home button. Let's go to strategy. So we can see a lot of changes here, okay? Even on the home button, the coins that are being delisted, you can see monitoring attached to it and to be delisted as well. Now let's go to strategy. So most of you saw these changes, and you were like, what is happening? Because I got a lot of messages in my inbox. Some people thought their trade setting has changed. No. So with the new updates, that is what we are seeing. Okay. So when you open your trade, you see that they have different colors. Okay. Hold on. All right. So at the top here, it's still the same old on the home button. Okay. If you tap on it, you see all the exchanges one can connect to Royalq. Then this. Hey, hold on. Let me relaunch my app again. It's messing up. All right. So I go to strategy. All right. Then I tap on it. So show statistics would show your, let's do it together so that you see. If I turn it off and I save, you will not be able to see the total money in trade. But if I turn it on and I save, you'll be able to see it. Okay. Maybe you are prospecting to your neighbor. Your neighbor has asked you for loan. You told your neighbor you don't have, but you have the money in crypto. So you want to do presentation to your neighbor. You turn it off and save. So your neighbor will not see unless your neighbor want to calculate everything plus the stop coins before they will see it. Okay. So you can use that. You can turn it on and off. Hide position details. I would recommend you turn it off because if you turn it on and you save it, we will not be able to see the details we need to see on the coin. Okay, so it's not necessary to turn it on unless you wish to. Pin coins to be delisted. So this is why you are able to see my coin. They've written to be delisted. If I turn it off and I go to home, I'll not see to be delisted. Let me refresh it. Okay, let me go back again. I think I have to restart it again. So if you want to see to be delisted on the coin, you have to make sure that pin coins to be delisted is on. If it's not on, you might not be able to see it if they are about to delist it. Okay. Okay, new buy again. All right. So 10 pin coins to be delisted on and save it. So 17 strategy count, meaning 13 plus the running. In total is 17. Then you'll be able to see today's profit over there instead of going to the home button to see it. Then you see the unrealized P&L. Okay, so if I decide to sell at a loss, this is the total that I'm going to lose. 57% of my trading capital. I didn't come here to sell on losses. And so I also know the robot does not sell at a loss. So I'll just wait patiently for the coins to rise up. Then I can take profit. So currently the running coins are 4. The search button is still here to search for a coin. So you don't have to go back to home. You still see the search here. Then beside it, we have the batch settings and the funnel. So the batch settings, if you want to use a particular trade settings in all your trade, you use the batch setter. It makes it easier for you to put the settings in all the trades. Okay. So you just go by tapping on the funnel, then you tap on all because it's only running that has been highlighted. So I tap on all, then I confirm. Okay, so here are all the coins that I'm trading plus the non-trading ones. So I go to batch setting, I take all, then I click on batch setting, then trade settings, then I go to manually create, then choose a strategy setting. So all the settings that I've saved, I can choose whichever one that I want to use in all those coins. You just tap on it. Then once you tap on it and save, the settings go in all the coins. Okay. But I do not want to do it. So I'm just going back. I'm just showing you how to do that. Okay. So running, create is used when you want to start a new coin, but you can simply search for the name of the coin. You still be able to tap on create to continue from there. So you can see BTC is currently running and it has bought a position amount of 14 USDT at this average price, and this is the current price. Okay, so the unrealized P&L, if I decide to sell this coin at a loss, I'm going to lose 8 cents from it, from the 14.24. Then this is the quantity of BTC that the 14 has given, 0.0015 quantity. Okay, we have the one shot strategy. Means if I put my trade on one shot after BTC has sold off completely, it's not going to rebuy it if it gets the chance to buy. Sell. If I want to sell manually, this is the button you use. So whatever amount you see here, if it's a negative, that is what you would lose out of. Let me use XRP because that one has a big figure. It can make you see clearly. So yeah, if I decide to sell XRP at a loss, I'm going to lose negative 9.35 of my total money, which it has already calculated it. You don't have to use calculator. That'll be negative 52.2357 USDT. I'm going to lose it out of the total amount invested in it. This means if you go to your exchange, do not expect to see 558 under XRP coin. Don't expect to see 558 USDT. Expect to see 558.4185 minus 52.375 or 357. So whatever figure you get, that is what you have to see on your exchange. And it goes up and goes down. So this is the main reason why your total asset, the overview, you would see that it's increasing and decreasing. Now, if you have a coin on floating loss, do not expect to see the actual trading capital plus the profit. Why? Because you have a coin that has depreciated in value. So it have effect on the total overview. I always tell people, don't be looking at the total overview. You get a broken heart. If a coin sells for you, it sends back the profit and the capital back into the USDT asset. So it's your USDT asset you have to be checking, not the total. Because if you're checking the total and you're on floating loss, you not appreciate it. Okay? Let me do an example. Someone in my team started trading with 50 USDT. Okay? And she was trading one coin at a time. If the coin finished, she'll pick another coin. That was how she was trading because it wasn't enough for her to be on a cycle mode. Then some months later, I saw that her total assets in trade was 110. I was like, did you add more capital? She said, no, ma. What happened? She said, I made profits now. Okay. So her profit was around 60 something. I said, wow. So the profit that you made, you added it to your initial capital, meaning you didn't take it out. You know, when the robot sells for you at the end of the day, it returns the capital and the profit back into the USDT asset. So this lady did not take out her cumulative profit. she rather reinvested it. That is why she ended up having now a total of 110 in her trade. Can you see the picture clear? But if she's on floating loss on this 110, don't expect to see 110 under overview, the total overview on her exchange. It would depreciate unless she's out of the coin before you'd see everything clearly. Most people confuse themselves with this. They'll be like, oh, I started with this. I can only see this now. Just relax. The time you are not in any floating loss, go and check your total assets and tell us, okay? All right. So position amount, average price, number of margin calls, you see it over there. The current price of the coin, it's moving. It's going up and down. So anytime the current price goes up and down, it has effect on the unrealized P&L. This is the floating loss, unrealized profit or loss. So even if you see this in a profit of 255%, it's still unrealized profit. Why? Because the robot has not sold it, or neither have you also sold it manually. So it's still unrealized profit. If it's negative, it's unrealized loss. It becomes real loss if it's being sold. Okay, but we know our robot is not designed to sell at a loss. All right. Okay, these are the strategy modes that we have on Royalq. You can place your trades on any of this mode, but you should know the meaning of the modes to be able to know which one to place it on. Okay, so whole warehouse mode sells everything in whole. Sub bin mode sells your sub cells separately, but does not give you the profit. It uses the profit to draw the average price closer to the current price so it can sell faster. Sub being real time settlement. This is it. When you are over there, when your trade is on that mode, anytime it sells a single sell, it gives you the profit plus the capital. Okay, so that is the meaning of the sub being mode real time settlement. If you want to be making profits whilst you are in the deep, you can use that strategy mode. Okay. Then we have the strategy migration or conversion. So depending on what you want to use, you first have to pause your trade before you be able to use this button. Are you migrating a strategy? What do we mean by that? It simply means you are taking the strategy from one exchange to the other. You must do it manually on the exchange first before you can do it on Royalq. Then strategy conversion. That one, you are converting your USDT coin, you are sending it to USDC. Okay. So they did this button for we the Europeans. So in Europe now, one cannot trade XRP USDT. Okay, one cannot trade it unless you have an exchange that was opened in Africa or in a different country that USDT is allowed before you can. Okay, so since in Europe we cannot trade XRP USDT, you tap on it, you tap on strategy conversion, then it will move it from XRP USDT to XRP USDC. Then you can continue your trades over there. You don't have to do anything on your exchange. Why? Because when you go to your exchange, you just see XRP assets. When you tap on it to trade, you can only see USDC pair and the corresponding pairs that you can trade with. You will not be able to see sell it or buy with USDT. Okay, so that one, once you tap on the strategy conversion, it's easy peasy. All right, so let me activate to continue, or else the trade will be paused. It cannot buy, neither can it sell. So this is the switch on margin call that I was telling you that when we get here, I'm going to show you. So if you run out of USDT and the robot is supposed to buy some calls, but you don't have more, and later it sold some margin calls. Once you have more USDT, you can come and turn on this button, switch on margin call. Then the robot will be able to continue your calls for you. AI margin call If you do not have enough trading capital, I would advise you to turn it on, because if it's on, it's only going to buy at necessary times. Okay, it's not going to buy anyhow. Now let's look at the current status. So right now it's on the 37th call. The margin call triggering price, this is what will trigger when it goes down to this price. When the current price is less than this, it's going to buy 38th call. But if the current price is greater than 2.2407, it's going to sell the 37th call. So looking at it, the status now is waiting for trigger, either to sell or to buy. Looking at it, it's possible it will sell. Okay. All right. So strategy details, the summary of it is below here. You're able to see the first buying amount, the margin call limit, the earnings callback, the take profit ratio, the margin call drop, the starting time of this trade, and how many days it's been running. Now, if I want to change any of the trade settings here, I just have to tap on trade settings. I cannot change it on that page. Okay. So any change you want to make whilst the trade is still ongoing, you can still do it. Okay. It's not going to affect your trade. Most people are scared that if they do any change, it will spoil their whole trade. No. If a trade is still running, you can adjust the trade settings. All right. This bottom here, this three dots in the corner here, this is where you can find your strategy code. Let's assume someone say, "Oh, I want this your strategy." Instead of me sending the person screenshots of how to do it, of the figures to put in place, my margin call limit is 100. It might be tedious for the person. So I just simply tap on share strategy. It brings out the QR code and the strategy code. Once I copy the code or save the QR code and I give it to the person will be able to use it and they will get the same trade settings. Okay, so take your time, let it load. Yeah, so just copy this code and share, or save QR code, and once the person inputs the QR code, it gives that person the same settings. But take note, if someone share their strategy code with you, it expires within 2 hours. So if you don't use it within 2 hours, you cannot use it again. All right, so these are the parameters, and this is where you can get the advanced settings. That is, which indicator do you want to use, whether this, or this. Okay, you'll be able to see it over there. All right, so let's continue. All right. So if you want to input the strategy code or scan the QR code, you tap on it. But if you want to input the code, you just paste it, then you confirm. Okay, I didn't copy it, so let's go back. Yeah, we've looked at everything under strategy details. At the top here, we have fulfilled orders. When you tap here, you'll be able to see the profit you have made, the cycles that have closed for you. Okay, so XRP, the total profit made from XRP is this amount. And 16 cycles have finished. We are now on the 17th cycle. The running time has been running for 54 days now. Okay, it's on a cycle mode, but once everything finished completely, it means the cycle has completed, but it will restart again because of the cycle mode it's on. Okay, so you can see the maximum money that was invested on the 17th call, the margin call count. So if the margin call increases, this part will also increase. Okay, so the finished ones too, you'll be able to see them, how much exactly that was invested, the number of time, the duration, sorry, the trade duration. So this was 2 days, 12 hours. This was 3 days. This was 33 minutes. This was 13 hours. So it all depends on the market movement. You can enter into a coin now within 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 minutes, it's delivered. It depends on the market. And you and I do not control the market because we don't know what will be happening the next minute. We don't know what bad news the whole world will be getting. Do you understand? It's the news that has effect on the market. Okay. Now let's go to these two bottoms here. When I started, I told you that everything you see on Royalq, it has its usage. Okay, unless you do not know. If you don't know, don't say you know. Okay, so everything you do under the coin, you find it under the log. If you stop the strategy, if you edited the settings, if the coin bought or sold, you would see everything under log. Okay. Now there are some people that if they are trading a coin on Royalq on the exchange, they go in for the earning option as well. If you do that, we'll see it under the log. Okay, so take note. Now let's go to transaction record. So under the transaction record, you see all the details. When a coin buys or sells, you would see the profit that you made. So this is a buy. I'm just going to simply open the arrows so we can see the total, like all the details. Okay. So when you tap on it, you see the time, the strategy number, the order number, the price, market, whether it's filled completely or not, filled quantity, deal amount, and transaction fees. Then the sell to, you get all those informations on it, okay? The sell to, the quantity that sold, the deal amount, and also the transaction fees. Everything is here under the transaction record. So that is it. So we are done. Whatever money you have on your USDT asset on your exchange, you should see it here. Refresh it to see if it changes, but you can see, you have to see the same figure on your exchange. Okay, if your exchange is having 700, you must also see 700 on the Royalq. So just tap on the refresh button. Oh, it's now 738 because 10 USDT was used to purchase one recently. Okay, if you tap on the eye, nobody will be able to see your balance. But if you are using an iPhone and you tap on the USDT figure, it brings you the rest of the base currencies. Okay, but if you are not using an iPhone and you are using an Android, you need to tap on the funnel here. Then you tap on USDC, not all, USDC confirm. Then you'll be able to see your USDC balance. That is those who are trading with USDC, okay, in Europe. All right. So that is it. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here and share different screen. All right. So let us go to Circle. I hope you guys can see my screen. Let's go to Circle. Under the Circle, this is where you see the copy traders. You remember when I started the meeting, I mentioned there are 4 ways one can earn money from this opportunity. One, yourself trading profit. Two, affiliate program. Three, Circle lords. Okay, copy traders. So these are the copy traders. There are so many in the Royalq business, and you'll be able to see their total profit they have made in percentage wise, their sync profit total for the whole business. Okay, you'll be able to see it. So we can see DNEF's 107,000 USDT. That is the total profit he has made from sharing, from trading. Okay, and his circle is really good. I learned, but he charges a lot too. So you can see the 7 days profit rate, 5,109. Guys, our banks cannot even give us 5% for a whole year. I'm telling you. Okay, our banks cannot give us that. Just recently, I did a research and I'm like, I wanted to know the highest percentage one can get if they are saving their money in the bank account. And I was surprised to see that in Germany here, you cannot make more than 4% on your savings account. Even that one, do you know how much you must have in your savings account? More than 1 million euros. So ask yourself, is it the 5,000 euros you are taking as salary or 3,000 euros? Even before the salary reaches your bank account, it's even finished because they've deducted your rent, water bill, phone bill, whatever bill. How much are you left with? And the bank cannot even give you this. So if someone can trade for 7 days and make a return rate of 5,109%, what are you talking about? Guys, with cryptocurrency, you can make this percentage. Okay. So yeah, you can see all the traders, okay, with their percentage rate depending on who the trader is and the strategies they are using. Okay, someone 7 day profit is 5.34, another is 3,291, another is 460, another is 51. So guys, you can see that the results are different. All hands are not equal. I see people, they're like, I'm trading with this. How can this person too is making this profit I'm not making? Are all hands equal? No. Even your own fingers, check. Are they equal? No. So if I'm using 12K to trade, Leader Julius is using 12K to trade. We don't expect to get the same results, guys. Okay? So those who have been doing comparison and they'll be having broken hearts because how can this person is having thousands, the person is making this, but me I'm making me I even have more than thousand, I'm making this. Please don't compare because they are different. Okay? All right, so this is where you can find the copy traders. You can also decide to become a copy trader. Okay, you just need to meet the requirements, then you are good to go. Now let's tap on this button here for you to see the top 10 copy traders based on their profits. So you can see DNFs is here. Then we have the trending ones and the popularity. So depending on them, okay, this is the profit rate. Let me go to this profit and profit rate. Okay, so you see their profit rate in percentage wise. Wow, 993. Then trending. So if you need a copy trader, you can come here and search for based on their rank on the leaderboard. Okay, okay, okay. When we started from the beginning, we were following copy traders because, guys, we didn't know a lot of things, but by God's grace, we have learned, we have researched, we've tested, we've tried, and we trust the system. So now we are good to go. Okay, let's move out of copy traders and go to the news. So under the news, this is where you can see your counselor. That is your upline. You tap on it and you can chat the person. So Royalq app, you can use it as a chatting tool, like a social media. Hello, Leader Julius. Wherever Leader Julius is, he's going to get this message instantly once I tap on the send button. I can also send him some emojis. He would see it. You can also voice record. So wherever he is, he's going to see this message. Isn't that beautiful? Imagine one app. You're using it for so many things. That is so sweet, man. Now, like, if you've liked anything on any of the copy traders or on the Royalq chat, you'd see it under the like button. Comment too, you'd see it. Then group chat. Join the group chat based on the rank that you are on. Okay, you can see the down is very crowded because the level one, they have 4 different classes for them, but the rest it's only one. So guys, come up, okay, come to the top. Thank you, my leader. So you can see, guys, tell me which app can you use like this? Which of the trading apps can you use like this? This is crazy, man. All right, let us go to the mine button. So the market will give you the price alerts that you have created. You'd see the markets alerts here. Now let's go to mine. So I made mention of the mentorship too, right? That you earn money from there as well. So you can see monies that have been made. This is the total that has been made from mentorship. This is the total bonus, okay? And within every 24 hours, it's going to change. So you can see as I'm making, I'm helping my mentees making profit, I'm also making profit. So anytime they are earning, you are also earning because you are their teacher. Okay. For you to apply for the mentorship, you need to be on the second level and above. Everything here, you must do something to acquire it. Yeah, in life, that is how it is. Now, let us go to mine. So, under the mine button, anytime you register newly, just tap on the I to protect your email, okay? Then tap on the arrow in the corner here to personalize your account. You can see my upline, Kabanda Julius. You can see me, Doris Angel. Okay, so personalize your account because once you register newly, the system generates a name for you, which is alphanumeric. Even if you try to pronounce it, it wouldn't make sense. So it's good for you to personalize your account. So if you share your link in future to someone, the person will know, oh, this is you. Okay. All right. So the UUID, you need it if you want to send you want to receive money internally, meaning someone using Royalq app wants to send you USDT. It's advisable to copy your UUID by tapping on the box attached to it. This is the copy sign. Once you tap on it, you will get that code. So share it with the person. Because some people might not be comfortable sharing their emails. Okay, so you can just simply tap on it, share it, then you can receive the money through this UUID. But if you want the email, just tap on the bound. It brings out the email, copy it, then you can share it as well. Always make sure you beautify your office. This is your home office. So make it beautiful, right? Put some picture there, some crazy, beautiful picture, okay? All right. So let's move out and see below. So this is when my robot will be expiring. You remember we said it's a 1 year subscription. So my robot will be expiring on the 24th of June 2025. And as you can see, cancel is beside here. It means my robot is on auto renewal. I'm using an automatic robot and I've put it on auto renewal because I don't want to miss not even 0.001 from my team members. Okay, so that is why it's on auto renewal. So all the time I make sure money is there so that when the time reaches, the robot will deduct it to renew my account automatic. Now let's go to user benefits. So under the user benefit, this is where you would see the ranks we have in Royalq. We have first to sit rank. Okay. So you'll be able to see the requirements. Okay. Requirement to get to the next rank, which is the middle rank. You either meet two of these conditions, either bring 20 alone, or if you want to do it in a team, have three people directly under you, a minimum of three. Then in total, you must have 20 team members to get to the second rank. Now, on the first level, if you use your link to activate someone, you earn $30 plus team reward ratio of 20%. Okay. Now, let us go to the next one, which is the second rank. This time around, you earn 40 plus team reward ratio of 30 plus indirect bonus of 10. Okay, it's not stated here, but once you get to the second level, you start earning indirect activation bonus. So these are the requirements as well. Meet any of the two, then you are there. Now, from first to fifth rank, you earn from only your team members. Only your team members that you are qualified to earn from. If one of your team member outrank you, you stop earning from that line. Okay? Now, the last rank we have in Royalq is called the global partner. And over here, the reason why it's termed global means you earn global dividends. Okay. So the global dividend, we have the activation global dividends. Then we have the team global dividends. The activation global dividend, you get it every day. Okay, so all the activations worldwide that we've done, Royalq keeps $10 each of each activation. So let's say the whole world, 10,000 people have activated today. Royalq will keep 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 of the 10,000. How much is that? Do the maths. Then they divide it among all the V6. Then they share. Take your share, take your share, take your share. Okay? Then the team global dividends. Royalq keeps 2% of every trading profit. They accumulate it down, then monthly they share it to the V6 or the global partners. Isn't that beautiful? Imagine you are not part of the company, you just share the opportunity to get to the last rank, and the company said, wow, you have really done an amazing job. Now you are a partner of the business. So this is your bonuses. That is so crazy, man. Last bull run in 2021, we saw leaders on this rank earning 10,000 a day, 20,000 a day. This one is not they say. We saw it with our own eyes. Some of us happen to know the V6 leaders. So, guy, if you see this, you money is smelling around the person, around the person's family. You will see the evidences. Okay, so this is the rank we are all heading towards. Okay, so no distraction. Don't go and let anybody lie to you that, oh, there is another new robot. This robot, hey, they give 1 million per hour. They give 1 million per seconds. Don't go. Don't be greedy. Just make sure you're on a platform that you can manage your own capital. Okay. All right. API binding, we've looked at it. Let's go to assets. So, assets, this is the money where you can take out money from your Royalq. Okay. So, this is where you can withdraw. Total assets is what you have currently. You can see my is equivalent in Ghana cedis. Okay. Because my target is to win a lot of Ghanaians. Now, let's tap on this button here. I told you everything. It has unless you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. Okay. So this is the reminder amount. Once your uh robot goes below 2, the robot will stop functioning. It will not buy, neither will it sell. Okay. So you can edit it at any time as well. And there's some information down there. You can read it at your free time. All right. So USDT balance, is there USDC balance? If you are trading on the USDC, and you'll be able to see the USDC balance. Please give me a minute. Just hold on. Sorry about that. I had to say something. Sorry, let's continue. Okay, so you see withdrawable amount 22. Now, Royalq has brought a new law that says whatever money that comes on your Royalq account, you'll be able to withdraw it within 24 hours. Either someone deposited it to you, or how do you call it? You got earnings from your team. It's because of security measures. Okay, you know these scammers now, they are going to different levels. So Royalq must add extra protection to our account. Now, once I tap on withdraw, I can be able to withdraw 22, meaning the difference of this came within the last, it's not yet up to 24 hours. Once it's 24 hours, it adds up to the withdrawal amount. So let's tap on withdraw. So this is the new feature Royalq added just yesterday. Crypto wallet. That is the wallet that you and I have been using to withdraw previously. Then exchange wallet. That is the API, the one that you bind with your API. Okay. So let's go to crypto wallet. So TRC20. Then I have my addresses saved under the white list on Royalq. Okay. So this is my Binance. Then this is my Bybit. Okay. So if I want to, I just tap on it. But let's look at the other way, which is the exchange wallet. So there are no exchange addresses bound. So I have to go and do it under the mine button. Okay, I'll show you when we get there. So deposit. If you want to deposit on Royalq, you can deposit USDT or USDC. Now each of them have different networks. With the USDT, there are three networks available, but depending on how much you want to put on it. If it's less than 20, you have to use the Polygon network. If it is exactly 20 or more than 20, you can use BEP20 or TRC20. For fast transactions, use TRC20. You'll be charged 1 USDT if you are using Binance. Then BEP20, you can also use it if you don't want to be charged, but this one takes like 3 to 4 minutes to get to your Binance. TRC20 is 1 minute, Polygon is 8 minutes. So depending on the network you want to use, okay. Now take note, you need some fuel fee to start your trading. So it means if you activate your bot, you don't have fuel fee, we can't start a trade, even if you have capital. So take note of that. Now let's go back and tap on the USDC. The USDC has these two networks. So those in Europe, anytime they want to deposit, they use the BEP20. If it's less than 20, if less than 10 or exactly 10, use Polygon. Okay. All right. So let's go out and go to convert USDT. Now, those who deposit USDC, you need to convert it into USDT, or else the robot cannot deduct your fuel fee or deduct your activation fee. Okay, so you convert it. Without transaction password, you can't do the convert. So make sure you have transaction password set. Transfer. This is where we use internal transfer, okay, either UUID or email. So if I want to send money to Lida Minata on Royalq, I'll just ask for her UUID, then I paste it, then I write the amount. It's free of charge. You are not being charged anything, okay. All right. So history record, you can see peer reward, team quantification, mentor bonus, peer reward. So this is money you make from your team and your mentees. Okay. The history record, you can only get the last 7 days record. After that, you will not be able to get it again. Then, yeah, let's go to this bottom here. This is where you see the history record of all the deposits you have made and all the withdrawals you have made. Okay. So any amount you withdraw, you'll be able to get it. You can see this was just withdrawn yesterday. In less than a minute, the money was in my exchange and it's only 2 USDT that was deducted. Okay. If it's 4 figures, 5 figures you want to withdraw, you can. Okay. The minimum you can withdraw on Royalq is 10 USDT. When you withdraw 10, they'll deduct 2, then you'll be left with 8 in your exchange. Isn't that beautiful? I feel that is amazing. Royalq will not say we are charging you $1,000 for withdrawing because you withdrew bigger amounts. No, 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 no. It's not like that. Okay, let's move out of assets. API binding, you still see it under the mine button. It's on the home. You still see it under the mine. Team. So this is where you can see your team members and those that have activated yesterday. You'll be able to see that, oh, okay. So yesterday, 4 people activated in my team. Profit for today from activation gains is 10 USDT. This is cumulative profit of 33,926 USDT. That is money, guys. So over here, you see all your team members, the levels that they are on, and blah, blah, blah. Reward details. So this is the money that you make from the team building. They are broken into 3 major parts. We have activation gain, direct quantification, and team quantification. Under the team quantification, you would see it's also broken into 3. We have team, peer reward, and global dividend. You remember I told you team global dividend is earned at the end of every month. I don't have any to show you now. Wait until I get to V6. Then peer reward. if you're on the same rank as someone in your team, the peer reward starts from V3, the third rank and above. Okay. If you're on the same rank, you earn 10% team reward ratio from those people who fall under that team. Then we have team quantification. That is the people that are below you in rank in their team. Anytime they are making profit, you are also earning something. Now let's go to direct quantification. So direct quantification are people that are directly trading under you. Okay, your downlines. So anytime they are making profit, you are also earning profit. Okay. All right. So let's go back and go to activation gain. Activation gain is also classified into three parts. We have activation gain. Those are people that are in your team that you are qualified to earn from. Then activate peer income. Because I'm on the fourth rank, I have a team member who is also on that same rank. I earn activate peer income anytime new people join that person's team. Then activate global dividends. That is what I explained to you, that the company keeps 10 USDT of every activation daily. Then they share it among all the V6. Okay. So yeah, that is it about the reward details. Now let us go to circle owner. So circle owner is the same as the copy traders. I'm not, so you don't see the total income there. Now, my sync strategies. If you have synced to any copy trader, you see the synchronization there. I'm not, so you don't see anything. My strategy setting. This is where one can set as many trade settings as they want. So if you want to pick it in a trade, it's easy for you. Then conversion records. If you tap on here, this is where you can see all the conversions you've done from the USDC to USDT or USD. You see all under conversion records. Then share. So on the home button, we have invite friend. On the mine button, we have share. So depending on where you are standing, okay, they've given it to you front and back. Okay. Royalq feedback. So this is where you can chat Royalq support and how do you call it? Whatever problem you have, they would assist you. That is if your upline is not able to help you. Okay. My account has been hacked. Frequently asked questions. Okay. So you can see all here. But once you tap on feedback below, you'll be able to chat them or report or file a complaint based on the topic that you are filing on. Then the online customer services, what is there 24/7 if you need them. Now the help center, we have the latest announcement again, beginner's guide, the Royalq Q&A, then the strategy description. So depending on what you want to get informed about, you can tick on or click on any of the topics under the help center. Now, security center. This has to do with the security of your Royalq account. You can change your password at any time if you feel it's compromised. You can also change your email if you don't want to use that email again. Your transaction password, if you see has not been set, it means you haven't set it. Set it up. If you want to convert, you want to do internal transfer, you want to withdraw, you would need this 6 digits. Google Authenticator, you can add it to add extra protection to your account. Then the withdrawal address management. So this is the white list, then the non-white listed. Okay, this is the ones that are white listed, my Binance and my Bybit. Then the non-white listed. Okay, this is the ones that I've been using to withdraw. Then exchange. So this is the one that we are supposed to set up. Okay, so you follow the instructions under the announcement page to set it up if you wish to use this one. Then the internal addresses, I've saved one address that I use for the internal. So all the internal addresses you've saved, you see it over here. You tap on the plus if you want to bind the exchange wallet. Okay, bind exchange wallet or add transfer address or add withdrawal address. So any option you want to do, you can feel free and do that. Telegram. You can connect your Telegram account to your Royalq. I'm not a fan of Telegram. That's why you don't see that mine is connected. But feel free and connect it. It's just simple instructions. Just copy this code, tap on the join Telegram, copy the code shown below to your Telegram chat room. Then you are good to go. Trusted device. So if I tap on this, you see all the devices that I've ever logged in my Royalq account to, whether it's even a PC or whatever device, you would see it over here. Okay, so if you want to track the people that have been entering into your account, you can see it under the trusted device. Delete account. I'll not say I want to show you, so I'm tapping on it. Please, if you want to delete account, delete your account and leave us in peace to enjoy. But you can delete for another good reason. Perhaps I gave you my link when the early days in the business, 2021. Now that you've made up your mind, 2025, to join, I don't want you to use the old link I gave you because I have another account to give you. Okay? So you come here and delete that account. Once you delete it, the email and the nickname you used in this account, we could repeat those same one with the new link I'll be giving you. Now, Face ID and PIN, I'll urge those who always have memory loss to turn it on. So anytime you want to log in, it's easy for you to use your facial ID or your PIN. Okay, so that is about the security. Now, system setting, this is where one can check which version we are having. The iOS new version is 5.95. Then the Android is 5.91, if I'm not mistaken. Let me quickly confirm that. So make sure that you have the latest version. Okay. So the Android is 5.91. Yeah, I was right. Okay. So once you tap on it, it will tell you the current version is up to date. But if you see a red dot, it sends you to your Play Store to update it. The currency. So here are all the currencies on Royalq. If you switch it to this currency, it doesn't mean you are withdrawing in Ghana cedis. It simply means you are viewing your USDT assets equivalent to the currency you select. Okay. Then language. Here are all the languages. You choose the appropriate one that you want to use. Then we have the night mode and the day mode and follow system. So depending on what you want to use, if you have an eye problem, you choose the one that will suit your eye. Notification settings. So if your notification for the order buy and sell is off, you'll not be able to get notifications. And you can see I've not connected my Telegram. Your price alert, so you can turn it on and off at any time. That is for the notification settings. About Royalq, so these are their social handles. If you are not following them, follow them. But the last one is the official website of Royalq. If you tap on it, it sends you to that page. Okay, so you download the app by tapping on this download button. It sends you to your store. Then you can sign in through the web version. Just that the web version, the features there are slightly different from the mobile version, and some of the features you get on mobile version, you don't get it on the web version. You can shortcut it to your device as well, to your screen. So why Royalq? Why are we making a lot of noise about Royalq? One, we have over 2 million users. We've made over 182 million total profit, and it's available in over 200 countries or areas. The app is trustworthy. The robot serves you 24 hours, 7 days in a week, 365 days in a year. Novice are rest assured. You just copy strategy from other experienced traders. It's a win-win strategy. You only pay when you make profit. That is the full fees. You can use Royalq to build your amazing community and earn beautiful referral bonuses. It's competitive. This is the only robot that I know has the lowest annual fee ever. Okay. Some businesses I did in the past, I was paying 250 every month. One, two, I was paying $100 every month. So imagine. Royalq has a unique feature called the AI margin call, which helps you to seize the market and earn stable profits. So the app can be connected to all these different exchanges you see on my screen. The app is available on the three major stores: Google Play Store, Apple Store, and Android Store. So here are reviews of some wonderful, successful traders. You can also write your review to Royalq, so they'll put you on this screen. All right, so that brings us to the end of the meeting. I'm taking questions and answers. Please, if you have typed it in the chat, do not raise your hands up again. But if you haven't typed it in the chat, just tap on raise hand, then I'll address it. I don't want to repeat the questions. So I see Abed hands up. I'll take that first, then I go back to the chat. So please, Abed, unmute yourself and ask your question. If you've typed it in the chat, please do not say the question.
Yes, I typed it already, long time.
Okay, then I'll address it in the chat. Okay, so I don't end up reading. Okay, thank you. Don't worry, I'll address it soon. Thank you, Abed. P. Richard, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Have you typed it in the chat already?
No, madam.
Okay, please ask your question.
Yeah, madam. I want to know whether if you're on a floating loss, if the market goes against you, is it good to use the doubling up method or buy more margin calls?
If the market goes against you, it simply means the price of the asset you entered has gone down. So it's good for you to buy more of the price that is down. Take it like your normal business that you are doing. If you go to the market and something that you bought for $10 is now being sold at $1, what would you do as a normal person?
Okay, you add more money.
You buy more.
You buy more.
Because the price has gone down from 10 to 1. So you buy more so that later in future you can sell it when the price goes up again. Do you understand? So just relate it to that business example, then you understand that when the market goes down, it's the time to buy more because you might not get that down price again. Do you understand, Richard?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to mute you, Richard. Then I'll take a different person. Okay. Oh, sorry. And I'll lower your hand so it doesn't confuse me. So I'm in the chat now, scrolling to the top to see the questions there. Okay. So the compliments, I may not be able to read it because of time. I'm scrolling through from the top. Okay. Yes, you need knowledge to make money in our business. Even if you have capital, without the knowledge, you not succeed. Thank you. That is the hard truth, Ambassador Saul. Okay, so someone is like, only profit from Royalq. For your information, it's not Royalq, it's Royalq. Royalq come from inviting. No, you are wrong. Trading will not give you profit in Royalq because trading is not easy. So you see, it has to do with your mindset. Whatever mindset you come in with the business, no matter what explanation or what education you get, it will still be the same because you came with a bad mindset. Okay, it all starts in the mind. Okay, I know people in my team, not like they say, I know people in my team, they are only trading. They've never brought a single person, yet they are making profit from their trading. They are okay with whatever they are making. They've renewed 3 times. So tell me, if they are not making profit from trading, why would they continue renewing? So Mazina Itieni, you are very wrong. Okay? All right. Have got you must divide into for Royalq owners, no profit. Give me your WhatsApp number for asking you things. Mazina Etienne, I think you are lost in the business. You need a good upline to guide you. Okay? Someone says jam questions. Hey. Dear Doris, I'm Bosco from Uganda, Kampala. My coin is in floating loss since January until now. What can I do to leave it? So Bosco, what you can do is open more margin calls on it. But the question is, what coin are you trading? You must find out on CoinMarketCap. Go to CoinMarketCap, search for the name of the coin, and see more information about it. Look at the market cap. If the market cap is high, it's great. You can open more margin calls. Also check if it has a market dominance in percentage wise. If no, I would advise you pause that coin. Whatever money you wanted to use to open more margin calls, you can use it to trade another good coin in the market. Can you repeat this calculation of 55? Tapilo. Okay, so your total money you invested in the coin is 100. You're on a floating loss of, let's say, 2%, -2. What is -2% of 100? It's 2. So it means in your exchange, you will not go and see 100 in your exchange on that asset called XRP. You would see 98, because when you deduct 98 from the floating loss of -2%, is 2. So 100 minus 2 will be 98. So in your exchange, you should see 98 on the XRP coin. Okay, so that is it. I didn't really do any calculation like that. The figure is there. The figure in the bracket is the floating loss percentage. What is outside the bracket is the USDT amount that you would lose if you decide to sell at a loss. How can I withdraw from a blockchain to Binance? So it means you have a blockchain account. Now, please be careful of people who say, give me your number, I'll teach you. Mazina Etienne is someone who just said you have to know trading before he made some comment. The comments he made, I don't know him or her, but I understand he's lost. He doesn't know anything about Royalq. So why would such a person write their number that this is my number, I'll show you? So whoever asks this question, please go to your upline. Okay, they'll teach you. Now, blockchain, those of us who do not know, blockchain is also an exchange. Okay, he's not referring to the blockchain that we all know. We have an exchange called blockchain. So if you want to withdraw from blockchain to Binance, you need to use an asset. Like for instance, if you have XRP or you have BTC in your blockchain and you want to withdraw to Binance, go to Binance, copy the wallet address of BTC. Make sure the network you get is the same network you use in withdrawing from the blockchain. Okay, so that is it. Gavin, Edwin, just contact your upline to help you. If your upline is not there, get a mentor. If you can't get a mentor, I will urge you to use ChatGPT or Meta AI or Gemini or Grok, or go to YouTube, type how can I withdraw from a blockchain to Binance. YouTube will give you a lot of tutorials on that. Okay, so yeah, I see a lot of people have written a lot of messages over there. No time to read. The most upline, they got only commission and ran out. Yes, that is why when you are joining Royalq, you should know who you are joining under. Okay, it really matters in the business. Yeah. So it's true. I agree with what Margaret is saying. It's an interesting conversation here going on. Okay. So you join under your upline. Your upline is not too good in the business. He's lazy. He doesn't want to help you. That your upline also have an upline. If you know that upline, to that upline to will have an upline. So along that line, you will definitely meet someone that is proper to assist you, because that person will know that if I help you, it helps my team as well, because if I help you to be successful, my team will be growing. I'll make more money from your profits, and also you'll be able to share the opportunity boldly to another person. If that upline is not good, fire them and get another upline. Simple as that. Don't stress yourself. Okay, I've seen people who deleted their activated accounts and joined under someone that they think can help them. It's your business. You have to make it work. So if it's firing your upline to get another upline, why not do it? Okay. So Abed says, I have a question. Which strategy mode should we use? So it depends on the style of your trading. If it's a one shot that is entering into the trade, like a one shot signal, it's best to use a whole warehouse mode if your margin call will not be more than 4. But if your margin call will be more than 4, you use sub-in real-time settlement. Sometimes they state it on the signal which strategy mode you should use. Okay, be attending the weekly meetings Mondays to Fridays to get more understanding. Uh yes, just joining. Okay, one can have more than one strategy. Or is it a contribution or a question? One can have more than one strategy? I don't get you. Do you mean the trading strategy or what? Yes, you can have more than one trading strategy. How to use copy trading, please. Sunday Oduo. So, when you want to use a copy trader, I've shown you where to see it. You go to the circle on your Royalq. You tap on the circle down there beside strategy and news, in between strategy and news. Then you search for a copy trader. You can search for them based on their circle leaderboard, the position they are on. Once you join them, you can ask them questions on their group chat. I mean, we have 3 options. 1, whole warehouse mode. 2, yes, Abet. Okay. So you ask, okay, yes. So I've explained it already. How much capital does one need to start? So you need at least a minimum of 240 USDT to start. 120 to activate your Royalq robot, which will be valid for the whole year. 20 USDT for fuel fee. But with the fuel fee, you can start with a minimum of 10. Okay, it's possible to start with 10, then later be topping up. That is if you don't have enough trading capital. Then you need a minimum of 100 USDT as a trading capital on your exchange. It doesn't mean with 50 you cannot start. You can start with a capital of 50. Okay, as I made an example, I have a team member who started with 50. I even have one that started with 30. But it doesn't mean you start with that amount, then you'll be on it for life. No, you have to make sure you top up as time goes on, because in this business, the more trading capital, the more profit you make. Okay. So found below review on RQ somewhere. Kindly respond Royalq review. No proper website domain, company location or company owner details, joining fee 120 and 120 annual subscription fee. Emphasizes referral more than trading. Okay, so that is the review that you have gotten. It's a lot. I cannot read all these things, but all these things that you have said, most of it are not true. Okay. The Royalq website is there. You register through the website, the official website, and you can use the website version or the app version. Now, if you want to know the company location or the owner, you can ask the Royalq support. I have it, but maybe you might not be conversant with my results, so you can ask the Royalq support. Please don't let people's review be deceiving you. Go to ChatGPT, type every question that you need there. It will give you the answer. Recently, someone introduced another opportunity to me that, oh, P6 it's a good one. And you know that one, no floating loss. I added this capital, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. You know what I did? I didn't talk long. I just said, give me a minute. I went to ChatGPT. What is P6? ChatGPT gave me all the explanations I need to know. But it gave me a word of caution. People are saying they cannot get their money out. They cannot get the so-called profit they gave them. So if you are going to be using it, you need to tread carefully. Then I reverse. The reason why I like Royalq and I do it passionately is Royalq has no control over my trading capital. If today I don't want to do the business again, I can take my capital, then I leave. But with all these other businesses, it's not like that. So, my dear, the question you need to ask yourself is the business I'm venturing into. How is it? where would my capital be? Because all the online businesses I've done in the past, there is none, not even one, that I had control over my capital. I'll always have to send to another platform where I don't even have control over. But with Royalq, my trading capital is in my personal Binance. Nobody know my Binance credentials, not even Binance itself. Do you understand? So, my dear, I've started operating in 2021 and gained a huge following in 2020. What happened to them in 2024? I wonder. Please do your research. I've been using this application since 19th of June 2021 till now. I know people who left during the bearish and returned back. Are we not in 2025? The app is still functioning now. Go to YouTube, check our videos. We've been doing meeting back to back. The old members can testify. So, my dear Olish, that is it. Profit is 10% at the end of the month. So with 1,000, I make 100. Did you get the explanation that I did from the beginning? I said you get an approximation of 0.5 to 5% daily and monthly 10 to 30%, depending on the market and your capital. So it's possible you can even make more than the 100 or less than that. Okay? While trading with the bots on Binance, you register loss, which they call floating loss on the bot. They claim you recover all your losses. Some people claim they make fake profits. Seriously? Oh my God. So I don't have time to. Uh, they said seeing is believing. If you don't try it, you will not know it. There is one lady in Uganda that has written a book about Royalq. Oh my God. The book is too much. I'll share it with Leader Julius after the Zoom meeting. The book is crazy. It's like the lady has said it all. You know what? Like how I came across that book. So my Monday prospect meeting, I was during the questions and answers. Someone was like, "Oh, I typed Royalq on Google. I didn't get anything." I'm like, "Really? That's weird. I've never done that before, but let me do it and see." So I typed Royalq. I didn't even ask Google what is Royalq. I just typed Royalq. Then I searched. It gave me the official website and other searches, okay, other results. Then I scrolled down and I saw Royalq. I saw Amazon.de Royalq. I'm like, Amazon? What has Amazon got to do with Royalq? So I tapped on it. Then I saw that someone has written a book that was published on October 2021. So I opened the book. I had to purchase it before I can get the soft copy. So I'm like, I need a hard copy so I can see it clearly because it had about 19 pages, if I'm not mistaken. So I shared it with my group members. I'm like, wow, someone has written a book on Royalq and Amazon is selling it. Guys, ask yourself, which of the online businesses that you can get the book to purchase on Amazon? You know, Amazon, you cannot just go there and say you're coming to sell or you're coming. You have to. So I'm like, wow, this is so nice. So a team member of mine was like, Leader Doris, you should read this lady's book from Uganda. You will love it. Then he shared it. In fact, glancing through the book alone, I said, what? This girl has said it all. Everything. Is it the 10 facts? I have it. I have the e-copy here. Yeah, 10 must know facts about Royalq. In fact, the girl did justice to the book. I couldn't believe it. So someone like Olish and what's the other guy's name? You need to grab this book and read more, okay? After reading that book, nobody will tell you to look for Royalq app and register. Quizera iPhone says, how can I deposit in the exchange if I have insufficient balance in the exchange to resume margin calls? So you rather have to purchase USDT. If you don't have money to purchase, then you have to exercise patience until the previous calls that have initiated sell. Then you can come back to resume the margin calls. Casca64 says, if you wish to change your app line, does this action affect your trade whilst you have a trade running? So Casca 64, If you want to change your upline and you're already in trade, it's not possible unless your account expires completely. Then instead of renewing under your upline, you get a different person to join under. Okay. Or you close that trade and open a different account. But closing the trade, you can migrate it, okay, migrate it from one place to the other. Like, for instance, you can decide to sell at loss, whatever quantity, whatever money you have left, you can use it to reopen a new one under the new account. Or better still, just wait patiently. I had mentees who did that. I was guiding them. They were like, wow, if you were to be my upline, it would have been so amazing. So once my account expires, instead of renewing under this so-called upline, I'd rather get your link. So they closed all their trades, then they came under me. So that is what you can do. But Royalq has not given us a feature whereby you can just move with your team members to maybe leader Julius or to Doris or to this leader. Okay, it's not done that way. Alex Kahuma says, is it okay to switch on AI margin call and manual at the same time? Yes, you can switch both at the same time, but it's going to use the AI instead of the manual. Okay. When I open my strategy, there is a coin stopped. How can I remove it? So Irene, tap on the stop. Once you tap on the stop, it opens the coin app. uh Click on it, then below you see activate or start, then you can start it. But there are two reasons why your coin will go under stop. One, if you pause it intentionally so that you can take more profit than the 30% we are supposed to take, or maybe you did it mistakenly, you don't even know when you tap on pause it will pause, or the robot wanted to sell for you but it didn't get enough uh fuel fee, so it couldn't sell, so it stopped it automatically. So you have to go and top up your fuel fee and resume the trade. Okay, so Team Crypto Academy, I don't know if this is an information or what. Based on the information available, owner Binance was found, blah blah blah, headquarters. Okay, so you are giving details on the Binance exchange. He was asking on the Royalq. Okay, so thanks for this information though. Guys, all the informations you need to know, they are in the internet. Now, maybe getting the information on all these search engines might be cumbersome, might be, you have to sift through it and get the best out of the best. Maybe it might be too long process. That is why we have the AIs. Make good use of them. You can download any. On WhatsApp, we have Meta AI. You don't even have to download it. It's on the WhatsApp. On X, we have Grok. It's there. We have Gemini. We have ChatGPT. A lot. Make good use of it. Okay. Information is power. If you don't know, someone can lie to you. So forget about all these nonsense reviews. Review too, you can get it on your Royalq app itself. There are reviews from users that have used the app. In Germany here, I've seen a lot of reviews, and all the reviews I've seen are positive ones. Okay. Some of the reviews, they make you know that this is not a get rich quick scheme. That you come today, then the next morning you expect to make 1 million. How much was your capital? It doesn't work like that. Okay. Thank you, Crypto Academy, for this important this thing. Binance has no address and the owner has been jailed. That's the person, the founder of Binance, okay? But it's still running. He's been released though. It's still running. Before he was jailed, he was smart. He did a smart move by giving the CEO to someone before he went to jail. But Charlie, Binance is still known to be the #1 trading platform, the whole world. Argue with whatever you have. It came 2017. So what matters is it working? If I start trading with this capital, am I earning something? Of course you are. Okay, so guys, don't let anybody deceive you. I told you, if the money you have in crypto trading, if it's in your bank, the least your bank can give you is 2%. It can give you more than that. Do you understand? So please, don't let people deceive you, okay? It seems we have people who haven't joined the business on this call. How can someone here ask how much capital is required to get started? Yeah, usually the Saturday meetings, we open up for prospects to also join because they can see an overview of how the application looks like. Okay. Currently, crypto was a decentralized business, meaning no owner, no location, and no point of control. Because of scammers, many governments is trying to centralize the crypto making. It's not original intentions of Satoshi Nakamoto. Yeah, unfortunately, countries are trying to regulate them because of what is happening worldwide. Okay. If you wish to change your apply, okay. So someone has replied. Thanks. That was an awesome response. God bless you. You are just an amazing leader, Doris Angel. Thank you, my dear Casca. So no hands has been raised up again. Guys, do your due diligence. Don't follow reviews. You know, some reviews can be misleading. Okay. With Royalq business, as I said, if you don't join under the right person, it's also another problem. Now, someone will ask, how do I meet the right person? Because my neighbor shared it on his status, then I joined. Not knowing your neighbor isn't like a good user of the Royalq app, but your neighbor might have an upline. Or you join the group and you meet other people, you see their work, you see what they are doing, then you follow in their footsteps. Simple as that. The lady I said who wrote this book I'm talking about in Uganda, the lady made mention that when she joined first, she had to delete that account and rejoin under another person because the first person she joined under didn't even know the way to show. And why would you be under such a person? Even if it's me, I'll definitely also take that same decision because you need someone to guide you. Because this business, if you don't need someone to guide you, you end up saying the business is not good. But this same business, someone started with 85 and now the person has made 300,000 USDT. More than that, from sharing of the opportunity, today he's having more capital. I know someone who started with good capital, they are still cashing out. So, what are you saying? There might be something you are not doing right or properly. Just make sure you find the right solution to your problem. I gave an example of the pram, the trolley, baby trolley that my friend bought. At first, she didn't fix it well. So she was like, I thought this brand, they say is the best brand on the market. How come it's giving me issues already? And I bought it expensive to how? It's because she didn't know how to set it up. So she was complaining. But when later she redid it again, she followed the right instructions. She's now excited. She's not supposed to go and buy a new pram. Do you get it? So, guys, please let us do the needful, do your research and do your due diligence well. Okay. So, thank you. Moses Elegant says, true. If I have 3,000 trading capital, would that guarantee me a daily profit of? So, this is the mistake that people make. I do not control the market. When Trump was a president, okay, when he was, how do you call it, after his inauguration, we were expecting the market to keep soaring higher. But what happened? We just saw a drop all of a sudden. And all the people who usually predict crypto, they were like, wow, what's happening? By now, we should be around 150,000. What's happening? Can you see what's happening? The trade war. The trade war. So, guys, if you are not uh, watching news, you might not understand all these things. Okay? Because of the tariffs Trump has introduced, like there is war over between China, USA, Europe, USA, you know? So a lot of things are happening. So people are withdrawing instead of putting in more. But once there is a good news, they are so excited, they pump in more. That is crypto for you. This is how it has been from the onset. Okay. So guys, that is all I can say for now. I cannot tell you that, oh, with 3,000, 50-50 is guaranteed for sure. Because I don't know what will be happening the next minute after this Zoom. When Corona was coming, were we aware? Did Corona rang us? Hello, country Ghana, I'm Corona. I'll be coming on 13th of January. Can you be prepared for me? We didn't know. It just came boom. The whole world, everybody was hit. We lost loved ones. People lost their job because of Corona. Their lifetime job, oh, they lost it for life. They had to go and learn another thing altogether. So do you guys get me? So my dear, who asked the question? I cannot say, oh, with 3,000, the sure banker. Every day, 50-50, you can make. This is not a return on investment. Don't bring this mentality here. Because once you bring this mentality here, you'll be disappointed. The day BTC will drop from 94 to 70K. You say, these people lied to me now. They told me I can do this, I can do that. How come this is not happening? Okay. So that is cryptocurrency for you. The good thing is the robot is there to buy low and sell high. You must know how to set it up to make beautiful results as well. Ambassador, so thank you for clarity. I didn't know that the Saturday meeting is open. Yeah, it's open for prospects as well. So now you know. Elijah Fruit from Ghana. Great and insightful having you, Leader Doris. All I need now is a good trading capital, and I'm good to go. Can't wait to make real profits. Please, can you share the ebook of the book copy? Okay, so Emmanuel, you have to chat me privately to share with you. But unfortunately, the author has her links, her Binance link, her Royalq link in the book. So it's not advisable to share it with prospects or people that, because this book, if you want to get someone on board on Royalq, just share this book with them. After they have read these 58 pages, they'll ask you, where is the link? Can I register? In fact, the book is too much. Yesterday, I read it to page 47. I said, this girl, I said, the girl is too good. I wish to meet her one day in Uganda. Trust me. She said it all. Everything. It's like the girl, as if she knows me or we've met before. Like everything is in the book. It's crazy. If you don't read that book, you don't understand. I'm not marketing for her, but the book is unbelievable. Okay, that's all I can say. All right, Casca shared some file, but unfortunately we can't see it. I don't know. The book you spoke of. Oh, okay. So you shared it. Unfortunately, people cannot get it. Oh, I don't know. So that is all for today. I'm happy to be here and I hope you guys learned something. Oh, I see Doris Great in the house. I see Mama Dora. I see Ma Dinah. All the mothers are here. Where is Madam Kate? Oh, Madam Kate is not here. Okay, I see Mouse Sinam in the house. Great. The book is too much. I think one day I have to read the book. On one of my Saturday meetings, one day I have to ask Leader Julius for that permission to read it. And after you have gotten the messages from that book, you'll be like, what the? I don't want to use the WTF. I don't want to use it. And Judiva can testify. If Royalq is not good, at least I have one person in this Zoom that can testify. This is a woman that joined in 2021, early days. She couldn't wait for the bull run. Okay, when she joined with some amount of capital. She was making $1, $2, $5, sometimes nothing. Then one day she said, I think I want to get my capital out. You know, she has this nice UK accent, okay? It's like, I don't want to do it again. I said, okay. She contacted me. We went to Zoom. I helped her. We took her money from Binance to wherever she want to. We even took her fuel fee, everything out. Then 2024, I was there. And this woman showed up again. I didn't even know it was her, okay? At first, I didn't know she was the one that came back into my team. So I'm like, one of the Saturday meetings, this woman raised her hands up that she wants to share testimony. I said, okay. She was like, you know me, I know you. I said, we? I don't know you. She said, okay. I joined in 2021. Do you remember the lady sewing machine? And I said, oh, I see the moon. So I went to WhatsApp to check if I still have her contact. And I had it. Okay. Do you know what happened? I blocked her because she was sending me too much businesses to do, online businesses. I said, after you left Royalq, you leave. Why are you inviting me to this Zoom meeting, to this business? I said, I'm not interested. You keep sending. So I just block her to have my peace of mind. Okay, I'm sorry I did that though. So When she came to testify, then I'm like, oh, so you are the one I blocked. Oh, so sorry. And she was like, see, all the businesses I was sending you to join, they are all collapsed. I lost lots of pounds. I took lots of people there. They lost a lot. I've lost friends, family because of all these ones I sent you. But I couldn't believe that Royalq still exists after 2021 till now. And she still came to my team again. I think this one is God that made it that way so that she would see the greatness of God. She's here in the meeting. If I'm lying, she can talk for you to hear. Now she said, I'm carrying Royalq on my head. I tell you, you do fine. If you don't do, I move to the next person. She's still trading at the same time sharing. She has seen it. So not all those ones that, don't forget, not all that glitters is gold. Where is Cbex? Where is Tufro? Where is P6? Guys, if you don't know, you don't know. I always say any online business that you do not have control over your capital, over your money, is a scam. I don't care who created it, whether it's Elon Musk or whatever, whoever, I don't care. It's a scam. Provided you don't have your capital in your control, take it from me. I don't care how much they are paying you. Where they pay 1 million USDT per second. It's a scam. Run whilst you can. Don't be greedy, oh. Okay. If your bank cannot give you 4% for saving your money with them, and crypto can give you more than the 4%, why not choose crypto over your bank? Even the banks are now accepting crypto. So what are you talking about? Okay, oh, I end here because if I want to talk, I'll continue. I'll not finish. So yes, if you need the book, chat me privately and I'll give you the book. But don't forget, it's not expensive too. You can actually purchase it from the lady. I can give you her contact. So you purchase it, she'll have it personalized with your links on it. Okay. So love you all. Thank you for joining in. It's exactly 11:38. Oh my god, I took too much time than expected. I'm sorry, but I love to explain and talk. And Angel Diva just came. Because someone will be like, this girl, she's lying. She can lie. She can forge things. So she said, yes, Doris is telling a true testimonial. She's here to defend me. Do you understand, guys? So it's Royalq or nothing. Nothing. Royalq is a life-saving opportunity. If you know, you know. Okay. Love you all. Have a wonderful Saturday. We meet again next week, Saturday. But no, 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 no. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. There is an event that will be happening tomorrow. Okay. In Ghana. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Where is the event? Where is the event happening? Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming to share my screen to show you guys. Hold on. Hold on. If you are interested in attending the event, please contact me. Contact me privately. I'll share with you. It's an amazing event and I'm organizing it. Okay. I and my lovely team. So, yeah, it's a crypto and AI bot summit 2025, unlocking the future of finance and AI automation. So, join us, guys. It's going to happen at the Turmeric Hotel. Hey, wait. Turmeric Hotel. It's there. Yeah, this is it. Turmeric Hotel, Shiashi, Ghana. It's in Accra. Some people saw Lagos Avenue. They were thinking the thing is happening in Nigeria. No. We have a street in Ghana called Lagos Avenue. Okay? So it's happening there. 2 p.m. tomorrow. Guys, send someone along. Invite someone. And after the presentation, after the program, whoever you invited will be like, please, how can I join? What do I need to join? Okay, 2 p.m. tomorrow. So invite someone. If you are not in Ghana, share the flyers all over your social media. Someone in Ghana might come across it and be like, oh, I'd love to be there to know more. Okay, so that is it. God bless you all. I love you all. We meet again next week, same time. Doris Great is laughing. Okay, so Quizeria is saying, how can I chat you privately? I need Quizeria and the guy who brought the reviews. I need to chat you guys privately because you need a lot of education. So I'm going to send you my private contact. Quizeria is still here. Where is Quizeria's iPhone? And Quizeria, how can you be using iPhone and you'll be making such comments? Because I know iPhone users, all of them, they are, oh my God. I don't want to offend the Android users, please. Okay, so Quizeria, you have my number. Now I'm looking for the next person, the Olish. Olish, I hope you are not a Nigerian. If you are, the way I'll blast you. Oh, thank God he even left. He left the meeting. So yeah, that is all for now. My baby's crying. I need to attend to her. Bye. Love you all. We meet again. Leader Margaret from South Sudan. I see you in the house. Well done, guys. Thank you all for attending this meeting. We meet again next week, same time. Love you all. Bye bye. Don't forget, if you need the recorded version, you can get it on the YouTube channel of Crypto Ambassadors. We'll try and share it on all the platforms.